Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to another video. Now I'm continuing my series of where I show my 10 favourite songs from my 10 favourite artists, and this was a response to a previous set of videos where I showed the 10 worst songs from my 10 favourite artists. Now I've also decided to do this in order of popularity from the last set of videos. So the first one was Simon and Garfunkel, and the second most popular so far has been The Jam. So let's get into it and my 10 favourite songs from The Jam. Now all these are 10 out of 10, every one of them, and there's other songs that could have got into this list, but I can only actually include 10 songs. So we'll start off at number 10 and we're going to go with the B-side, and it's the B-side of Absolute Beginners, and it's called Tales from the Riverbank, which is a completely different track to the A-side. The A-side is full of horns and so forth, a very jerky song, but this one has got a bit of a psychedelic feel to it. It is quite slow, and it was originally started off as a song called We Only Got Started, I believe, which is on the extras, and but this really does improve on it, and it's a standalone B-side. It was never on any LP, and I think it's brilliant, from 1981. So that is Tales from the Riverbank is my number 10. And at number 9 we have an LP track which I've raved about on different videos. I absolutely love it, and it's from their debut album, and it's the track I Got By in Time. Now this has got a real sort of Motown feel to it. It's a real punked up feel as well, so I could actually have seen the Supremes or some sort of girl group singing this in a less aggressive way, but I think this is so melodic. It's I say the debut album, and to me it's the standout LP track on this album. A lot of people talk about Art School and Away from the Numbers, but to me I Got Back in Time with its melodies and a sort of Motown feel brings us in at number 9. And at number 8 we have another LP track, and this time is from All Mod Cons, and it's the track The Place I Love. And this is like a sort of a riff type song, and it's the riffing in this that really makes the song. And again, the melody is great. It's stuck in the middle of side 2 just before A Bomb and Mortar Street, and I just love the way Weller sings it, especially I'm Making a Stand Against the World. I think it just sounds so good, and to me this is one of the highlights from this album. So at number 8 is The Place I Love. And at number 7 we have another single, and it is the title track from the debut album, In the City. Now this is absolutely brilliant with its descending riffs, and it sounds a little bit like Holidays in the Sun by the Sex Pistols. I think this is the one that came first, so maybe Steve Jones or whoever wrote the other one maybe borrowed from this, but I can actually remember this when it came out. I liked it then, but if I never got into the Jam, and I bought 6 singles from my brother's friend, and this was one of them. This blew me away, and what a debut single. So In the City, full of aggressiveness, punk, brilliant. That's number 7. At number 6, and we have another LP track, and it's from Setting Suns, and it is Thick as Thieves, the second track on side 2. And this just builds and builds and builds. It starts off, you know, not too heavy, but the Weller's vocals on this are absolutely brilliant, and basically it's about a song of being sticking together, thick as thieves. Really, really, really good, and again a highlight from Setting Suns. This is a cracking album, by the way, as was All Mod Con. So Thick as Thieves gets by number 6. Now at number 5 we have a single, and it's Strange Town from 1979, and this to me has a little bit of not so much a reggae vibe, but maybe a little bit of a ska vibe to it, and this actually got on to the US version of Setting Suns, which I don't think it actually fits. But yeah, really good. What's it like coming to a new town, don't know anybody, absolutely brilliant. And again, a pretty good B-side in the Butterfly Collector. So Strange Town for me gets my number 5. And also from 1979 is the Eton Rifle, and this was the single that really elevated the Jam. All their singles got either top 30 and the old one got into the top 20, but this one got to number 3 in the charts, and from this point onwards they became really the most successful group in Britain at the time. And this is on, as I said, Setting Suns, and this is like a rallying call. It's absolutely brilliant, and it is the Eton Rifles. It's not what you do at Christmas, Eton Trifles. So number 4 for me, the Eton Rifles. At number 3, I'm going to go with our first number 1 hit, and it's Going Underground, and this came straight in at number 1 in 1980. And there's a lot of people think this is a double A side. I don't believe it is. I think maybe The Dreams of Children, the other side, was originally thought of as going to be the A side, and then maybe decided to make it a double A side, but if you look at the record itself, it says A and B. And Going Underground, infectious song, it really is, absolutely brilliant, and a great little video for it as well. So Going Underground for me is my number 3 from the first single from 1980, straight in at number 1. And at number 2 we have When You're Young from 1979. So all the 3 singles from 1979 get into this list. I think this is so infectious as well. Basically, whenever you're young, you're full of life, full of everything, and life disappoints you as it goes on. But again, another really good video, and the guitar work on this is great by Paul Weller, and his vocals are fantastic. And this actually has on the B-side Smithers Jones, Bruce Foxton's best ever song, and it's the best ever version as well. It's the actual band version. So my number 2 is When You're Young. And my favourite Jam song, and it is Down the Tube Station at Midnight from 1978, and it is also on the All Mod Cons album, although it's slightly different because the ending in this one fades out, whereas on the LP it comes to a halt, and then you get the train sounds of the train moving away, and then the guitar comes in. I really like the both of them, and this is a really good story song about a guy getting a curry and a bottle of wine for his wife, coming home, and on the way there in the tube station getting beaten up basically, and his keys go missing, and he starts worrying about the wife in case they can get into the house, etc, etc. It's really good. And I remember whenever I was at school, I was 16 years old in 1982, and we had in our RE class a segment where somebody could bring in a song, play it and talk about it. I brought in this one and we talked about it. I don't know whether it was cool or not, but the RE teacher, who must have been about 60 at the time, he was probably only 45, like, but he looked about 60, thought this was actually pretty good. So Down the Tube Station at Midnight is my number 1 Jam song. So that's my 10 favourite Jam songs. As I said at the start of the video, there's a lot of other ones that could have got onto this list, but I can only put 10 in. Okay, the next one will probably be, it's either ABBA or T-Rex. At the moment I think it's ABBA, but people are still watching the T-Rex video. These ones are not going to do as well, and I believe it's because best and worst, whenever it comes to YouTube, if they see the word worst, they will actually promote that, and that happened quite a few times with about 5 of the videos, because they all got over the 1,000 and some over 2,000 and even one over 4,000 views. These ones will be my normal views, so anyway, that doesn't really matter. Okay, that's me for now. Hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to have another video quite soon. All the best now. Bye bye.